No way the Heat just put on this type of performance. Losing a back-to-back to the Milwaukee Bucks and now the Atlanta Hawks on Monday night, the Miami Heat have had the worst performance of the season thus far. What's up, guys? Welcome to Heat Digest. I'm George Michael Perez, aka G Mike, and in today's video, we're going to be going over how the Heat lost so badly to the Atlanta Hawks tonight, Monday night, after losing to the Milwaukee Bucks last night, Sunday, on a back-to-back. But before we get into that, please do not forget to subscribe and be a part of the 32% who have been showing tons of love, support, and care for everyone here at Digest Media and at Heat Digest as well. So the Heat lost to the Milwaukee Bucks yesterday, Sunday night, where we were leading in all three of the first quarters, going into the fourth up 8, and then we just plummeted. Let the Milwaukee Bucks come back. They started scoring at will, and we weren't doing nothing on offense. And tonight against the Atlanta Hawks, it was kind of the same deal. You see it here with the score. It doesn't seem as bad, losing by 10 points, and in each quarter we only lost by a little bit. But that wasn't what was going on. Miami couldn't do anything against the Hawks. The Hawks were playing tremendous defense against us. And when we tried to pick it up, it wasn't working at all. We'll look at the box score here and I'll tell you the truth. With Andrew Wiggins, he's been the most consistent since the All-Star break. Obviously, after this game, Tyler Hero has been doing good. Bam hasn't been doing good ever since he moved to the 4 and having Kel Ware at the 5. But in this game, can't say the same for Bam and Tyler. And we look at Andrew Wiggins' stats. He went 23 points, 4 for 9 from the 3, and he shot 6 for 14 from the field. He also went 7 for 7 from the free throw line, had 4 rebounds, an assist, and 3 blocks. Yes, he had 3 turnovers, but he was doing the most consistent work for Miami out there. Now we look to Bam. 5 for 13, 0 for 2 from 3, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, which you would try to think that Bam needs to get to the line way more often. He needs to put more pressure on the defense when he goes into the paint, trying to go up for a layup, trying to go up for a dunk, and try to draw those fouls so he could get to the line. You're a big man, a 6'9", fast big man that can do that. You have a lot of strength. You can jump up high. You can get your shot over people. You can draw the foul, do a little pump fake, and you could get those. We've seen you do those all season long. You need to do that more often. You need to be shooting at least 6 to 8 free throws a game. Now he was only scoring 14 points. It's not good. Only grabbing 5 rebounds. Yes, Kel Ware was out there. He grabbed 15 boards. So Bam doesn't really have to be grabbing boards like that if Kel Ware is having a great game when it comes to rebounding. But still, you would want to see him anywhere from the 8 to 10 mark when it comes to rebounds. So Bam didn't really have a great game. And just like how I mentioned Kel Ware, he went 4 for 7 from the field, 0 for 2 in threes. He only had 1 free throw shot, which he missed. He grabbed 15 boards, so he was helping out with rebounding a lot, which we really need. But we need others to step up in his place as well. Tyler Hero can't be the next one up with the most rebounds at 6 when we have Bam and then Kyle Anderson off the bench and Jaime Jaquez Jr. off the bench as well. They need to be grabbing more rebounds and helping Ware out. And he only had 8 points. Yes, we would want to see him do more. We would want to see him get that 3-point shot going. But, you know, we really want him out there for more defensive interior and to be grabbing a lot of rebounds. So we move on to Davion Mitchell. Yes, we brought him over to be a defensive anchor for guards, but he's got to come in and make some points as well. He had 3 for 6 from the field, so he shot 50%, but he went 0 for 3 in threes, and he only has 6 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. So it's like we need more out of him. Yes, he's not out there to be an offensive paralysis, but we need him to do a little bit more to try to help us win games. And then falling to our all-star, 4 for 19 from the field, 0 from 9 from 3, 0 and 9 from 3, which he was taking too many rush shots. And if you do not know, our all-star is Tyler Hero, which I'm talking about. He took way too many rush shots. There wasn't a lot of open shots that he was taking. Yes, I give the benefit of the doubt that the Atlanta Hawks defense was very tight today. They played very well on defense, but you got to get your shots going. You got to get off the screens, get some open looks, get some nice open looks, not having so many rush shots. And we gotta get some points up on the board to help Andrew Wiggins. Because if you're out here just grabbing 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and only scoring 11 points, it's not gonna do it for us at all. Now we look to the bench. And I'll start off with Kyle Anderson first because he had 14 points, but he went to the free throw line 9 for 10, which I give him props. Yes, we want players to be going to the free throw line and attacking the basket and try to draw fouls for sure, but we need to be making more points from the bench on offense. And it's like if you take away those free throws, he probably only has 6 points, and when you add it all up, you got Duncan Robinson with 3. He went 1 for 6 from the field, 1 for 5 in threes, where that's supposed to be his specialty. Only grabbed 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Then we have Alec Burks, 1 for 12 from the field, 1 for 8 in threes, only 5 points. And then Jaime Jaquez Jr., he has been a no-show for the last few weeks or last month. He only had 2 points, 1 for 3 from the field, and 0 for 1 from 3. If we want to be beating these top contending teams in the East and we want to get into the playoffs, not try to make the play-in, just get into the playoffs, we need to have more scoring from our bench. There's a reason why Terry wasn't out there playing, because last game he only had 2 points, which was 1 shot made out of like 6 shots that he took, and he's been on a downward spiral. But Duncan, you got to go out there and make threes. That's what you're paid to do. You got to go out there and make some 3-pointers for us off the bench. Kyle Anderson, I like your aggressiveness, but you need to be making, at least try to take a few more shots. If you're the only guy coming off the bench that is scoring, we need you to be more aggressive to help out the other starters. But overall, we just did not play a great offensive game. We went 27 to 84 from the field as a team. That's 32% from the field. From 3, we went 7 for 40. That is 18% from 3. One of our worst shooting performances this whole season. Horrible. Against, yes, a great defensive team in the Atlanta Hawks, but it's not like they're a great offensive team. There's a reason why they're under us in the seedings at 9th place while we're at 8th. Now it might shift. They might go up, and we might be under. But we got to get some more scoring going on against teams that can't put up that much points against us. It was just a horrible night for the Miami Heat. And on Wednesday, we take on the Atlanta Hawks again at home. We need to learn from our mistakes. We need to get more scoring from the bench. We need to have our starters at least dropping 15 or more points when it comes to Bam, Wiggins, and Hero together. Hopefully, we could get Davon Mitchell and Kel Ware to up their scoring as well. But we still need Ware to do what he's been doing, be a great interior defender, and be grabbing a lot of boards for sure. Duncan Robinson, you need to come off the bench at least hitting 2 to 3 threes a game if we want to be winning games, especially getting close to the playoffs and try to be out of the play-in and just try to get the 6th seed, which at this point is probably going to be a miracle, but we want to try to do that. And then Kyle Anderson, yes, I love the fact that you're going into the paint and trying to draw fouls, but you need to take a little bit of more shots, because if we got guys out here that are taking more shots than you and they're not making them, we need you to be the person to make them. So it's going to be a tough game on Wednesday for sure against the Hawks. Hopefully they're a little tired and we get a little more energy and want some revenge. But we need to win this next game, and we need to move forward in a positive direction. For the Heat Digest, I'm George Michael Perez, a.k.a. G Mike, and we'll see you on the next one.